have a viewer here who's also in my Discord server, and we're gonna talk about BeamNG for like 3 days. He has some talking points prepared whilst I allow my computer to install the update and, you know, fry itself.
So why don't we start with the update vehicles?
Yeah, so of course there's 5 vehicles added, which is pretty insane.
Also, can we talk about the van? What is it called? The van thing?
The van is
Autobello. What is it called?
The Autobello Stambeco. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I forgot what it was exactly based off, but there was a lot of debate about this in the server.
It looks like a Russian van.
Yeah.
Like, you know those old Soviet vans?
Yeah, it was an old. I think it was either a UAZ or a GAZ. I forgot, but it was an old van of some kind. I'll probably have a picture of it over here. Also, it does remind me of Unimog a little bit. Supposedly, that's not what it was based off, and of course, it's an Autobello, so it's supposed to be Italian.
I mean, it's a really Italian though. But yeah, I honestly, when I get back to my computer, I want to compare like off-road to like the Defender and stuff.
Yeah. I honestly think the van is going to be the best part of the update for me because I like vans. Vans are kind of cool. I think like the other vehicles are also cool. There's the Widra or whatever, however you say that. There's a pre-runner and then there's the Rock Basher. Yeah, these names always take some getting used to. Whenever they release a new vehicle, it takes me a while to like remember what the name is. It's insane that they managed to release this many vehicles, you know.
I mean, the pre-runner is kind of like a D-series. I mean, it looks like a D-series.
It looks like a D-series. Apparently it does have a different sound though. I think it has Bastion engines or something similar. They've also improved a lot more. They've added Bloom, obviously, which you may know I did used to use a mod for it, but I don't think I'll be using that anymore. I don't think I'll have to, and also it will probably be broken.
Yeah, I think every mod is gonna be broken.
Yeah.
Again.
I did back up my mods. I don't know if it will be worth it because it's such a huge update. A lot of stuff in the background will have been changed and stuff. Every update, there's at least a few mods that will break. You just have to hope that the mod creators will notice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there are a few mods that I have installed quite often that don't break. They're like bulletproof, and I don't know how that works. I think it's just by luck that they don't have anything in them that is generally changed.
So you know the Land Rover Defender mod that lots of people have?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was broken for quite some time for the 0.26 update.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's gonna be broken again or is it gonna stay?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, we'll have to wait. I mean, I wouldn't know, but because I'm not really a modder, but I think that what breaks in a mod, if the update breaks it, is usually, like, if it's based off another vehicle, sometimes, because the J-beams will have changed, it can't rely on those J-beams anymore, and if you copy the J-beams over to your mod, then they'll be different.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to do sound modding, and that's always what broke it after the updates.
But I think, like, BeamNP is gonna be a lot more I guess you could say interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you know watch the trailer, right? They have a police van. Like, you know the Russian van? Yeah, there's a police variant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of cool, and I would want to do a police chase with that.
Yeah.
On BeamNP.
Yeah. And the new map's gonna be insane in BeamNP, like, the amount of people on that main straight is gonna be insane, you know? Like, it's a huge map as well. The fact that they recreated it from a real-life location is honestly pretty cool.
I've never seen BeamNG do that.
Yeah, I never thought I'd see that in BeamNG.
Of course, because during my channel, we are gonna take the van around the Nürburgring, because we always have to do that.
Yeah, the Nürburgring is the ultimate test. No matter how much you hate on it, it's the ultimate.
I mean, I almost died testing the Centauri on it, but like...
Yeah, I mean, that's an SUV though.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna be even worse considering the ride height.
Yeah, there's the possibility of flipping over.
Yeah, but that's
why you wear a helmet. Put your helmet on and keep your foot on the gas. You want to talk about the map?
Yes, the map. I honestly was sort of hoping for a more urban map, but you know, because I've never been super into off-roading, but I suppose this is my opportunity to get into it. The Rozzers are after me again.
Oh well, okay.
It does look like a nice map, regardless of whether it was what I was expecting or not.
I mean, I personally like off-roading.
Yeah, I do like off-roading. It's never
But
been
I think,
like the main thing that I do, so I think it's going to be good for me to go out of my comfort zone.
But on the channel, all off-roading that I've seen is either you running off the racetrack or running off the road.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to taking like the Pro Soul Century around it.
I mean, that mod actually got the featured mod, which is, you know, happens very rarely. I think it's well deserved. I use that mod a lot. I've never like driven it extensively, but I can tell it's really good quality.
Driven it quite extensively. I ruined the suspension by jumping it a bit too hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's honestly like really good.
Dev quality. Actually, on the topic of dev quality, the little ATV style vehicle that they added, that is roughly based off a mod that was released sometime within the last couple of years. I forgot that it may have been even called the same thing. I don't remember as of now. This isn't obviously the first time that the devs have taken something that was a mod and putting it into the game, because of course the traffic like logic was originally a mod in 0.16 times, and then they added it into the game.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, probably one of the biggest features that we don't really think about. Like, we just kind of use it without thinking, this was a mod, this was someone who made this on their own, you know.
Yeah, the Hirochi Mistral that you drove with BeamNG Boy.
Yep.
With like on the saving fuel channel.
Yeah.
You know how the shifter moves?
Yep. Yeah, they took that into the game as well.
Yeah, they took that into the game as well.
Yeah, there have been a couple of mods with animated shifting in the past, like there was the Satsuma mod from, which was ported from My Summer Car, that had an animated shifter in it.
That was like the only cool mod for like quite a while.
Yeah, that was one of my favourite mods for
that was
a
like
long time. It is updated for some of the most recent versions of the game. I'm not sure about 0.27, but a lot of people don't know that it's actually updated. I should put a link to it because it's a really cool mod. Even if you haven't played My Summer Car, it's still a good car. I can hear more Rozzers. What the heck?
BeamNG Boy has found your house. You have been found hating on the covert.
But most new mods these days do have animated shifting, which is really cool to see, because it was one of the features I felt was missing for a long time. I think next what we need is other stuff like people have been mentioning this in multiple servers over the past couple of months since they did the animated shifting. Since they know it's possible, they want more sounds in the interior, and I agree with that. Like, they added the horns and the indicator sounds and the light sounds, but I think we need like proper ignition sounds and stuff, you know. And just general clunks. If you run over a pothole in real life, you can hear all the interior trim shaking to pieces, you know.
Yeah, especially if you drive like a crap box.
Yeah, if you drove like one of the derby configs, you should be able to hear like the rattling of the interior pieces and the, you know, because they're stripped out, so the sound of the engine as well would echo through the cabin more because it's, you know, bare metal.
Also, can we talk about convertibles?
Oh yeah, convertibles.
Like, you know, the convertible bolide and the Yeah. So why does the sound not go through the interior? It's like quieter in the interior, even though the roof is off.
Yeah. So they have done this. I did in the patch notes right here. They did mention how in the audio, even in cars with open roofs like the ATV, the muffling isn't quite as pronounced because, you know, you're missing the roof.
Also, you're gonna have to expect bugs because every update has bugs.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first version of the update, and to be honest, there's probably a lot of pressure that goes into the developers' heads when they're about to release a new update, because you get people in a server being like, oh, when's the release and stuff, you know, and they're like, when it's ready, you know. But at the same time, I feel like potentially they release it sometime sooner than they could have. I've just received a DM from Curvis, and he said he'd like to join us, if that's alright with you.
That is fine. You have to invite him, we're not friends with him.
Yeah, I have to, actually, I need to add you, I haven't added you yet.
Yeah, I guess we'll do that.
That's a bit embarrassing. Scroll right to the top and add
How dare you. I will now call the Rozzers on you.
This is gonna take, like, 8 years for me to figure out.
A person that drives a covert does not know how to add people to DMs.
Okay. it's gonna get very political. We're talking about like sound muffling and stuff, and like post FX, and like
yeah.
this video is not for the light-hearted. Yeah.
The update came out when I was in school. I grabbed my phone, like, holy shit, the update came out. I couldn't do my work,
no,
man.
yeah. T-Dev said it's live, and I'm like, nah, this motherfucker's trolling.
It's especially irritating when you're like in the car about to get home.
Yeah.
And the update comes out.
Yeah, or like, yeah, if you're not at your PC. That has never happened to me yet, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen to me.
I'm looking at the changelog. There you go. Many people don't do that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I always read the changelog.
Yeah, I read the changelog
look.
like pretty detailed. I do a pretty detailed read of the changelog.
I don't read the changelogs. I like to surprise myself with stuff I didn't know.
Yeah, once I get in the update and play around, then I usually read the changelog.
Yeah, I sort of read the changelog as I'm installing it.
Alright, so this new update is about conquering the desert. As a European fellow, obviously I'm disappointed because it's not a European map, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun for driving in the trails, you know. What is you guys' favorite vehicle in the update?
I
like the van.
Yeah, the van would definitely be my favorite. It just looks so sick. Look at that.
It looks so close to a Volvo C303.
Yeah, the Volvo C303.
Yeah, I'll send a picture. If you guys have seen the videos of the new update, well, not like the fucking videos
seen, like,
that BeamNG puts out themselves.
Yeah.
The little, I think you can call them trailers.
Yeah, the tiny.
Am I the only one that has noticed that the graphics are insane, like much better? The bloom.
Yeah, they added the bloom. The bloom before was like blocky as hell. See, the thing is, like just before the update, like about a month ago, I installed a bloom mod, and you can see it in my latest video a tiny bit. That solved all my problems, and now they've done it for real. Like, these devs are just on a next level, you know. Like, they can just predict anything that I might be trying to get.
I think the devs are just finding good mods and putting them into the game.
Yeah, essentially. Because it looks very similar. The bloom texture looks very, very, very similar to the one that I have.
It's another modder that probably put like a month of work into it. Is now like, oh.
Yeah, that's the only.
Need for my work.
That's the only bad thing about this. Like, you get so much recognition for a good mod, and then the devs take it. They do give you credit, you know, like. And people know that whose mod it was, but then it's a native implementation, and newcomers to the game won't be able to appreciate the work of like a talented modder, because they'll think, oh, it's just the devs.
Yeah.
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 That's one of the reasons.
That person until I got into modding.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons that I'm really torn whether I want an official multiplayer or not, because BeamNP has such a good community. And I just have a feeling that, you know, people are going to lose the appreciation for multiplayer if it was official. But obviously, it would be so much better, obviously. But, you know, the recognition of the modders that made it would kind of go away just slightly. Unless they became actual devs.
The thing is, I mean, yes, I think one modder actually got helped out the devs. I don't think he became a dev. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Some of the devs
it was the first person to add traffic.
Yeah, the first,
like
the guy who added
B25
traffic.
Mitch.
Yeah, it was B25 Mitch. Yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, when I first joined the BeamNG server, I was surprised to see him in the developers. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
There's actually so many people on. 27.
Yeah, I mean they're probably answering a lot of questions, aren't they?
I mean, BeamNG is a big game. It's like a big corporation, so I mean they kind of gotta work.
Oh, this picture! Oh my God!
Yeah.
I went on the BeamNG server and I found this. This instantly brings back so many memories.
God! Yeah. All I can hear is, "Hey, this is YBR. Welcome to BeamNG."
Yes, same.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Yes. I haven't met a single BeamNG fan who didn't watch YBR throughout their whole freaking childhood. Like, every
YBR
time
is the goat.
I've even been on VR chat and found a BeamNG player who watched YBR, and I was like, where the hell did you come from? You know, like, it's just insane how many people know who YBR was, and now he's just disappeared.
He got cancelled.
Yeah. YouTube just doesn't like good content creators. That's probably the reason I've been allowed to stay, because I'm a bad content creator.
I wasn't even playing BeamNG then.
I wasn't playing BeamNG then, but I was watching videos of it back then.
Was it like 7 years ago?
Yeah,
probably.
Wait, no, that's 9 years ago. That 2013, 3rd of August 2013.
9 years ago.
That's 9 years ago. That's actually.
It's crazy to think that. It's crazy to think that we, as some gamers, we still play the same game.
Yeah.
For years and years on end. I've been playing My Summer Car for years and years.
Yeah, I've been playing
BeamNG years and years. Roblox years and years. Minecraft.
Who here plays Minecraft?
I play a lot. Actually, me and my friends started a SM. I'm usually into PvP. Legit. When my friends say, "Can we start a new Minecraft world? Please, no fighting." It's so boring, bro. I just want to kill them.
Yeah.
I'm more into the. I actually made a fake speedrun where I beated the world record. Someone actually thought it was real. They posted like a whole paragraph in the comments section saying why it was fake.
And you're like,
they thought it was real.
No shit, Sherlock.
You
know.
It was fake. Oh wait,
my God.
The Johnson Valley map is 10 square kilometers.
Yeah. How big's the Italy map? Let me I'm actually gonna.
It's 4,000.
It is 4 square kilometers.
Yeah, so it's.
So this is.
That's like the biggest map.
2.5. It's 200.
This is the new map.
The size. 250% the size of the Italy map.
Oh well, screw that because I run Italy at like 60 FPS.
I run Italy at 80 FPS. And I don't even know how. I have a GTX 1650, but it's because my CPU is an absolute beast. I know someone who just upgraded to an RTX 3060, but his CPU is trash. His CPU is absolute garbage, so he can't even run more than one vehicle on BeamNG, even though he runs 120 FPS.
I paid, like, for you guys, it's probably, I'm just gonna use euros, because it's a good all-rounder, but I paid 100 extra euros for my CPU, just so I can run AI.
Yeah,
I went over the top.
CPU is absolutely massive.
Corvus, do you have an RTX 3050? I remember Sal just shouting at you for having one.
Yeah,
I do have a 3050. It's
all
overclocked as well.
I
overclock all my cards. I overclock my CPU, which is on the verge of blowing up. But it works.
I'm hoping to upgrade pretty soon, but
I have a 3060 right now, but it's trying to die.
Yeah.
Oh no. The 3060, if you get like a PNY version or like a Palit one, or those off-brand, well, they're not off-brand, they're legit. But I recommend getting like Gigabyte, Asus, Aorus.
Yeah.
I got an Asus, but it's still trying to die.
Nice!
You two talking about how, like, the different variants of the RTX graphics card. I'm like, bro, GTX 1650, go for it.
No, but the different manufacturers actually do matter in the reliability, power, performance. So I was thinking, let's just get a really cheap 4080. I'm like, let's not do that. I'm not looking to get a refund. I'm fine, I'll just hang out. By the way, I'm not getting I'm not getting any graphics cards for Christmas. I changed because it's overpriced as fuck. In January, I don't know if it's for everyone, but in January, especially in Norway, everything companies sell everything cheap in January because since everybody wastes their money on Christmas gifts, in January they make stuff really cheap.
I don't know if that's the thing over here, but it should be, because that sounds pretty good.
And then again, you can't just run BeamNG on your grandma's laptop because it'll blow up.
I can run BeamNG on my school laptop.
I can run BeamNG on my school laptop.
What, at like 2 FPS?
I can
How
run
good is your Corvus? How good is your school?
It has an Intel Core i3 8th gen, which is pretty good, and 8 gigabytes of RAM.
That's not bad,
DDR4,
honestly.
no.
I think
that is not bad.
I forgot the exact specs of my school laptop, but it was pretty beastly. I played BeamNG in class once. I was just sitting there and there was nothing to do. I opened BeamNG and I played it when no one was looking. I ran. It ran perfectly. I was getting like 40 FPS on normal graphics. It was pretty good.
Try screen share.
Yes.
Yeah.
We all want to watch.
Fine. Yeah, we all want to watch you.
Alright.
Right.
Okay, so let's keep mods disabled for now.
Yeah.
Let's go on free roam.
I removed my.
There it is. Yeah, look.
Johnson Valley.
10 square miles.
How come people are still waiting for GTA 6
those.
when you can buy this for 16 quid? Or whatever?
It is so nice. Okay, great. I hate it when BeamNG says everything's loaded up. Alright.
Yeah, and then it just has to spawn you in a ghost car.
Ooh!
Oh, it's so cute.
Okay. It's the sounds are from an ETK.
Oh, imagine how many slaves you could fit in there. Oh, he's got levers and stuff.
My Discord had a major seizure.
Alright.
Whoa, look at the suspension. Please.
Oh yes.
It's a Rolls Royce.
Oh, this thing will be so good for BeamMP. Can't wait.
Oh, the suicide doors. We need them.
A Rolls Royce.
It's literally a Rolls Royce.
Look at that suspension.
Yeah.
That is working. Nice.
Arab drifts.
Oh,
no.
Oh, manky.
No.
Oh,
that's manky.
It's mid-engine.
It's a Porsche 911.
Mid-engine. Goofy configs. I like it.
Auto bellow, but it's been tuned by SourDisc.
Yeah, the suspension is.
Look at that.
Don't lose
Can we
control.
crash?
Wow, those tires. Look at that.
God.
Whoa.
Can we look at the deformation on this car?
Yeah,
I want to see the
crash
deformation,
into one
just
of
ram
them.
it into something.
BeamNG camera mode.
Yep.
Looking nice.
Looking-
Is that real
looking
wood?
sexy.
It's a tall pigeon.
It's the same length as the pigeon.
It is a tall pigeon.
It's like roughly the same length as the pigeon.
So are we just gonna end the podcast here for today?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be it for today.
Alright.
We had some good,
Yep.
talking points. Gonna get a gameplay video out hopefully soon.
Whenever we want.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah.
So everyone
that's-
look forward to SourDisc's new video.
Yep, that's gonna be it for now. See you guys later.